What's up, everyone? Just Jason here. So we're back with another video about the SiBio ketone sensor here. See if this will want to focus on this. So it's a continuous ketone system. So you may have heard of continuous glucose monitors. This is one that can actually monitor your ketones continuously, and each one of these sensors is good for 14 days. The company sent me 2 to try out. Now, I don't know that these are licensed or certified for use in Canada or the US at the moment. They're working on it, but we're just going to do a sort of unpaid review of the device, see how it works. Now, I've never used any kind of continuous monitor, so this is a learning experience for me, maybe for you as well. So why don't we get started? I have already downloaded the app onto my phone that we need to pair with the sensor. So what we'll do is we'll start with just opening up, see what's in the box. So there's a nice pull tab there. Open this up, and then we've got our applicator here, kind of thing. You can see the unit. I'm assuming that's the size of the sensor itself. We've got a quick user guide, and then a alcohol wipe in the package as well, and that's all that's in the box. So obviously we'll need that to prep the area that we're putting the sensor. So like I said, I've never sort of done this before, so we'll go through the whole thing. This may be old news to some people, but let's give it a try anyways here. So basically there's a sort of step-by-step on here. Get started, scan the QR code to get the app, which I've already done. I've set up the app, I've registered. So then it says to select a site on the back of your upper arm. So we're going to do right arm sort of up in here kind of thing. And then it says use alcohol wipe to remove any oily residue and air dry your skin before applying the sensor. And then it says rotate the cap screw in the direction indicated till the cap moves to the far left position. The sensor applicator automatically unlocks, then remove the cap. We're going to use the alcohol wipe here first. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if this is something that you're interested in. I believe they are offering to set me up as a sort of affiliate for their products once they're ready to be sold in Canada, kind of thing. So if it's something you're interested in, I'll definitely look into that. At the moment, we're just doing a sort of review from them just sending me the device kind of thing. So let's see here. Long and follow instructions, create an account. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Yeah, so it says to pair the sensor after you've applied it. So I guess that makes sense. So we don't have to do it first. It says rotate screw cap in the direction indicated until the cap moves to the far left position. The sensor applicator automatically unlocks and remove the cap. So basically there's 2 sections here. There's this dark gray and a light gray kind of thing. And then there's like a locked, you can see, you probably won't be able to see it, but there's a little locked symbol and tab here, and then an unlocked symbol here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that to that position, and then it's going to unlock the cap that gets removed. And then that's basically the sensor that's inside and there's a little probe on the sensor itself right down there. So the sensor itself is a little bit smaller than I was expecting. Can't say that the probe is any smaller than I was expecting. It's actually quite big, but you know, the things we do. So it says to place the sensor applicator over the prepared site, then push the activation button down. Gently move the sensor applicator away from your body. And then it says make sure the sensor is secure after application. Now your sensor is well applied. Okay, so I don't know how well I'm going to get this on video kind of thing. I don't want to mess anything up here kind of thing. So I've got it flat against the back of my arm here, and we're going to press the applicator just like that. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. It took a second for it to come off of there. I don't know if that was just me or whatever, but it does seem to be well affixed to my arm, as you can see on the back there. And I didn't feel the little sharp probe going in at all. So I guess that's a good thing. So yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to come off easier or I was being a little too gentle with it. So there's the used applicator. So what we'll do, I've got the app all signed in here. We're going to click to pair. And then I guess you got to scan the QR code on the box, just like everything else nowadays. So scan that. It's connecting the device. Device connected. Okay, so now it says that the sensor warm up is going to take about an hour to finish. So yeah, I guess once that's done, you can see it's working away there. So once that's done, we'll start getting some results from it. So definitely looking forward to getting some data from this. Really, when it comes down to measuring ketones, I haven't done that for a long time. I used to measure ketones with like the regular finger prick sensor, like a blood monitor. Sort of the first year that I was keto was when I was measuring those things. At one point, I sort of shifted away from measuring ketones to measuring glucose, because ultimately you can get more or less the same data from that. And ultimately, once you're fat adapted and you're in ketosis, spending the money on that kind of thing isn't always necessary. Same, and I'll be honest with you, things like this aren't always necessary unless, you're someone that really thrives on having data and knowing what's actually going on in your body. And ultimately, having that data is never a bad thing. So, that's going to be interesting to see what it tells me over the next couple of weeks. We do have a second one, so maybe we'll do a full 28 days of monitoring to see what happens. So that's about it. I said I was going to start using it today. Today is Wednesday, January 28th. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to do daily updates, obviously. Don't want to bore you too much with that kind of stuff. But every few days, we'll post some results and I'll let you know what I think of it. Again, this is a review that I was asked to do by the company itself that reached out to me. So again, I want to give them my sort of honest opinion about the product so that we can move forward. I think the ability to do this is very important. Having these tools available to people can really help in the end of the, like with their journey, especially at the beginning. So I'm all for it. So yeah, that's about it for today. Stay tuned for more updates about this product, recipe videos on the channel, live streams, all that fun stuff. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you use CKMs or CGMs, and let me know what you think of them. That's it for tonight. Keep on thriving, my friends.